What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and for today's video I wanted to share a wave mode solo with you guys using Crystal. Now for today we're going to be taking on one of the more difficult wave modes inside Shadowland, and that is this one right here, the Vision wave mode. It is an old wave mode that has been a headache since it's been released, and I personally always avoid it. But this week I wanted to share a tier 1 solo with you guys for it, because I know a lot of you guys may be running into this wave mode and you need a character that can clear it. So we're going to use Crystal, and this wave mode right here, unlike a lot of the wave modes that we get in Shadowland, you don't have to fight a ton of mobs in here, with the exception of Ultron summoning his minions. You only have to fight 2 enemies each round. So you have to fight Hulkbuster and Iron Man in the first wave, then you have to fight Ultron and another version of Ultron, and the key to dealing with Ultron is making sure that he doesn't summon a whole bunch of minions, because that's going to make it very difficult for you to stay alive and kill them. And then for the final wave you have to fight Vision in his uniform and without his uniform, and Vision is actually pretty hard to deal with because he has so many partial iframes that he's just going to keep interrupting your skills and making your life hell. So that's what makes this wave mode right here so difficult, but we're going to try to muscle through it using Crystal. Now Crystal is actually pretty powerful, and she can actually clear this in about half the time, which is actually crazy. Not a lot of tier 1 characters can pump out that kind of damage. However, survivability for her is actually going to be an issue here, and that's not something that Crystal usually has a problem with, just because she actually has a guard, which is great. 8 hits for 8 seconds. It's on a 13-second cooldown, so with max skill cooldown you can keep this up all the time. However, these guys in here is going to make that very difficult for you, especially if your Crystal is built like mine. Now what I mean by that is, because if you take a look at my stats guys, you will see that I have max skill cooldown, so in most cases I will have my guard up all the time. My ignore defense is not capped, but it's pretty good for right now. 155 on the crit damage, 32% for crit rate, and you will take a look right here, you'll see I have only 103% attack speed, and that right there is the culprit behind why my Crystal has a problem staying alive in this wave mode. So if you're building your Crystal, please guys go ahead and put some attack speed on her, because there's a wind up on her skills naturally, so you want to make sure that you try your best to eliminate that. And what I mean by a wind up is, if you ever take a look at your character, the moment before they attack, they either raise their hand in the air or either move backward, move forward, and that millisecond or that second is actually crucial, because your skill can actually be interrupted, and if that happens you not only lose damage but you also take damage, and in some cases your skill doesn't even go off, so you're in a ton of trouble. And that's what happens to me a lot in this wave mode, because I have really low attack speed. So try to get some attack speed on Crystal, and it's going to make this wave mode a lot easier for you than it's going to be for me. Okay, I just wanted to say that right away. However, if you can hold on to Crystal at the price of using 3 other characters, go ahead and do that, because Crystal is a monster. She's going to be very useful to you in the later stages of Shadowland. I have absolute confidence in her. She can actually solo as far up as floor 20 even in this new version. Okay, so definitely if you can, hold on to her. She's precious, I'm telling you guys. Now the 3 most important skills for this to work is actually the Cyclone, the Water Sprout, and the Veil of the Earth. So these 3 skills are going to be the key to keeping her alive and keeping the enemy locked down, because this skill right here, the Cyclone, is going to constantly pull the enemy in, guard break them, and keep them stun locked. The Water Sprout does a similar thing, however the Water Sprout has a longer wind up than the Cyclone. So for me, I always try to start with the one skill, which is the Cyclone, to try and pull them both together, because there's 2 enemies that's going to be attacking you, and they're going to be constantly trying to guard break and interrupt your skills via iframe. Okay, so definitely try to open with the one skill. From there, the Water Sprout is a good skill if you have really high attack speed. However, for me, I generally just try to protect myself with the 5 skill, because it gives me that guard, and it also entombs them and gives you that bit of CC as well. From there, I go into the 3 skill, and after that, they're pretty much locked down, so I squeeze in the 2 and the 4 in any order. The 4 is actually going to be very useful, because in the off chance that they actually escape, there's a 35% chance for their attack to miss you, which is great. This is actually an amazing debuff that this skill applies to the enemy. 35% chance, there's a 1 in 3 chance that they're going to miss. That's great. Okay, so the rotation for me is going to be 1, 5, 3, and then 2 and 4, it's up to you. So this right here is not going to be the easiest of solo for me, and like I said before, that's mainly because of the attack speed. So if you can fix your attack speed to be a little bit higher than mine, I would say 110, 115, that's going to make this solo a lot better for you. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but definitely trust me guys, attack speed for Crystal is something you want. Right here, damage proc is good for her because it's gonna make so that you get some more damage out of her, especially if you save her for the later floors of Shadowland. But if you want to go for invincibility, you can go and do that as well. ISO set, I have overdrive. That's because I rolled it first, and to be honest, I liked it because it was very offensive. But for you, if you don't have any attack speed coming from your card similar to me, Horror Fairy Hope may be a better choice for you here. So let's go ahead and take a look at just how this solo actually turns out, because I can promise you guys it's not going to be one of the prettiest solos that I ever perform, just because of the attack speed that I have coming from my cards right now is not very great. But we're going to make do. We're going to make do, guys. Let's play. Where's my cyclone going? I have no idea where my cyclone is going. Stay over there. I just want you guys to see just how much damage I took just from these two idiots at the start of the fight. And we're still gonna pull this off because those two idiots are actually the most annoying to deal with. Like, if you guys have ever attempted to clear this thing, you guys know that they just rush you at the start of the fight and just make your life a living hell. Essentially, they're trying to scare you off, but don't let them get you, guys. You can do it. Once you survive that initial onslaught, you can do it. And we're gonna do this with barely any HP, because why the hell not? Get out here, Vision. Get out. What? How did you idiots escape that? Okay, I was about to say, get up, get in there. Get in there. Never give up, guys. Never, ever give up. It doesn't have to be pretty. All you gotta do is win. No flash needed. There you got it, guys. A minute and a half. She didn't use even close to the full amount of time, but the initial onslaught by Hulkbuster and Iron Man is actually pretty scary, because a lot of the time they'll start the fight by both hitting their 5 skill and immediately kill you within seconds. Don't give up when that happens. Just hit that retry button, man, and you can do it too. Okay, guys, Crystal is not the only character that can do this. Storm can actually do this as well, but mine is tier 2, so I didn't want to show you guys a tier 2 character solo. I will try to find some more solos for this stage right here, because it is now a constant. And yeah, that's all I have to share for today, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.